Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in Friars Hockey. I'm your host Nick Rojas. It wasn't the weekend that the Friars were looking for against the UMass Minutemen, but the team has already turned their attention towards Vermont, where the team has a 2-game road trip with the Catamounts this upcoming weekend. On today's episode, we are joined by Coach Leaman as he talks about getting his team ready for the home stretch. This Week in Friars Hockey starts right now. It's time for our weekly segment with the head coach of the men's ice hockey team, Coach Leaman. Coach, it seems like the common thread over the last few games is you get down in a hole. What did you see from these two games this past weekend?
Well, we started off with them scoring the first goal each night. I mean, I thought our road game, we had the first chances of the game. I thought we were playing okay. And at home, I mean, we got the first power play, the goal, we hit the post, we had a couple of chances there, and so for 5 games in a row, our opponent scored the first goal, and I think if you look at all of our games before that, I think we might have had our opponent score the first goal once this year. So it's a little different. It's a different mentality. You're chasing the game a little bit, but you know, it's really making sure that we stay in the process and we're not playing the scoreboard. We're just playing the game.
Now, Coach, in situations where you're looking at some of maybe the offensive struggles from the past weekend, are you looking at more so what the other team did, or are you looking internally?
Both. I would say both. I mean, I think we had a lot of there were a lot of chances to really produce on their rink. When we came back on our rink, the scoring chances in the game, we had 9-8. So that's as low a game as we've played in all year. And it was a close game. It was a tough game. Most of our chances were on the power play. We didn't do much 5-on-5. So I think our offensive zone play was pretty stagnant. I thought there were times in both games, we could have carried the line with the puck and we just gave it up. And so those are the two things that we're just kind of making sure we're focusing on is getting back to an attacking style and so we can score some goals.
And now, Coach, 6 games remaining, and the magnitude of each of these games is massive. How do you get the team to focus on each game and not worry about the implications?
Yeah, we're just not even talking about the implications. We're talking about our game, how do we play our best game, what we have to do to play our best game, and that's what we wanted. That's all we're focused on right now. So we haven't talked about any of that stuff. We just got to go up and up to Vermont and play our best, and it might be good that we're on the road.
All right, Coach. Well, appreciate your time. Good luck against Catamounts.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Max Crozier. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm a freshman. My favorite dessert is cheesecake, New York style cheesecake with raspberries on top. Don't have a good reasoning why, it just tastes good. Yeah, the last movie I watched was Oblivion with Tom Cruise. First time watching it, was pretty impressed. Definitely my father. He was a goalie growing up. When I grew up, when I was pretty younger, I wanted to be a goalie, but my dad forced me to not be a goalie, and that's kind of worked out for the best. But definitely my father growing up and playing hockey. I'm a pretty big tennis fan. With Roger Federer and Nadal. Those are 2 guys that I love watching. But in the summer, wake surfing, buying a boat is something I also love to do. I want to win a championship.
For a preview of the matchup between the Friars and the Catamounts, we send it over to Mike DeMars. Mike?
Thanks, Nick. This weekend, the Friars will head to Burlington, Vermont for a 2-game series against the Vermont Catamounts. Vermont has an overall record of 3 wins, 20 losses, and 4 ties, with an 0-15-2 record in Hockey East play. The Catamounts are led by their netminder Stefanos Lekis. The senior from Illinois has a 2.99 goals against average and a .908 save percentage. But don't let those numbers fool you, as Lekis has been a thorn in the side of the Friars for the last few seasons. In his 6 career games against Providence, the Catamounts have gone 3-1-2, and the goaltender has recorded a 2.14 goals against average and a .939 save percentage. For the Friars to be successful, they're going to have to find a way to get the puck past Lekis. The Friars will be looking for their first win in Burlington since 2016. That's your weekend preview. Sending it back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Mike. That'll just about wrap up today's episode. A big thank you, as always, to our guest, Coach Leaman, for joining us. Friday and Saturday night's games are up in Burlington, Vermont. You can watch it online on CBS All Access or listen to it on 104.7 FM News Radio. Stay up to date with the Friars by following the team on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's where all the post pictures, updates, and more are located. Thank you so much for watching This Week in Friars Hockey. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.